Comedy Store tonight. I am so personally happy to have our next guest on the show. I get to introduce him many times, either at the Comedy Store main room stage or in the original room, because he frequently follows me on the show, and he just tears crowds to shreds. He's been a long time working actor here, comedy actor here in Los Angeles. You recognize him as a semi-regular on Parks and Recreation. He had his own cop series on CBS called Rush Hour. Just finished a Showtime special that's out there called That Guy. And you get that guy right now, my buddy Kirk Fox, ladies and gentlemen. Kirk Fox. Nice to see you, buddy.
Thank you, Argus.
How are you doing?
I was listening to that introduction, and I felt very good about myself. It sounded like I've been working.
Well, more important than anything, you're a new dad.
Is that more important than that?
No. It was my attempt to sound like...
Maybe to the child. But yes, I have a daughter.
Yeah.
She's 17 months old.
Wow. Congratulations, buddy.
I think that's how old she is.
Yeah?
I have trouble pinpointing it.
Really?
I try and forget. But I think she's about 17 months.
Yeah. Is she's talking already? Or?
Yeah, she's saying things. She wants to know what's that.
Yeah.
She asks that a lot, and every time she reads a page of a book, she tears it out and eats it. So I think she might be a Russian spy.
Now, do you have a nanny? Do you interview nannies?
I do interview nannies, but I've always been interviewing nannies. Even before I had a child, I would spend as much time as possible interviewing nannies. But there is someone that comes in there and helps, I think.
Yeah. Well, does this enhance your joke writing ability, your career aspect?
I don't think a child enhances much.
Yeah.
I seem to be...
Does she just steal your thunder? Is that what she do?
I don't know if I ever really had thunder, but she steals my time.
Yeah.
But she's sweet.
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of comedy about it.
Yeah.
When I leave the house, I try and forget it.
Has it altered your married life?
When you say altered,
Yeah, like changed.
being married's a tricky lane for me. So
Really?
It's just tricky. You say really like there should be more to whatever I just said, but it's hard being married.
It is.
I don't think men are supposed to be.
Uh-huh.
So that's where I'm at. So it hasn't altered much.
So you were always that way.
But I am married.
Yeah.
Someone the other day said, I heard you got married. And I said, she did. No, I got married. I got married for land.
Land.
I'm old-fashioned.
So she has a house.
She has a house and some land, and it's one of the reasons I got involved. And location.
Location, yeah.
She lives about 4 minutes from here.
Oh, perfect.
So the key to marriage, I think, is location. If I didn't get married, I'd still be in an apartment.
Yeah.
So I just kind of picked where I wanted to die. So I'm now going to die in Laurel Canyon.
Where do you feel like dying?
Well, that's a nice place to go.
Yeah, it is.
So there's deer, and I used to live in Hollywood, and I'd wake up and I'd look out and I'd see homeless defecating outside my window.
Right.
And now I see deer doing the same thing.
It's much more beautiful.
And that to me is a smoother exit. I can go out with them comfortably.
Yeah. Wow. You make death sound like such a nice experience.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah.
It will be.
Because we all worked second show Fridays before. We know how close to death you can be.
I know. I think death will be a welcome relief.
Well, okay, now, angles of material are you working on now? Because you really create a lot, and you're always moving forward. You know, tell me.
I mean, you make it sound like I am. I don't really have any angles. What I'm trying to do in life now is to have no angle.
Yeah.
So when you say what's your angle, it's to have none.
Okay. So
I'm just trying to be simple up there.
Yeah.
Just trying to love the room.
Yeah.
So if I can get up there and just be who I am,
Yeah.
I'd like to be stand up instead of do it.
Does that include punchlines?
They are there,
Yeah.
but they don't need to be. For example,
Yeah.
lots of laughter
Uh-huh.
in this room,
Right.
but I'm not going after it.
That's beautiful, man.
So
It feels so 1969 right now.
you can pick any year that'll help you. But what I'm saying is, the angle is just who I am.
Yeah.
So whatever I'm doing on stage, I'm just trying to be me.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to think too much. I'm trying to get out of my own way. So if I'm talking about something and it feels like it's organic and coming from a place
And
of,
true.
it doesn't have to be that true. What I want is a seed of truth,
A seed of truth.
and then I will water it with my imagination. And as long
Your
as,
imagination provides the fertilizer to the truth.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then if it grows, there might be a punchline in there.
Yeah.
And if there's not, I'm okay with that.
I've seen you do that at La Jolla. He's not kidding. He could take a simple premise, and then like in 2 or 3 shows, all of a sudden there's 9 jokes in there. It's because you were honest with
Well,
everybody.
I'm good at what I don't do.
Got me right here with that one.
I'm having fun up there.
Yeah, you are. So you're a champion tennis player. Do you do any material on tennis?
No.
Yeah.
I try not to talk about anything that is too important. I did say once that it's hard to serve and volley with an erection.
Yeah.
That seems to be the extent of my my tennis comedy. I do talk about
You could open with that one in La Jolla.
or close with it.
Yeah.
I do talk about ping pong a little.
Ping pong.
Which is a racket sport.
Yeah.
Because I was in Bangkok, I think a month ago. I was there doing a movie, and I stumbled into what I thought was a sports bar.
Uh-oh.
And there was just a woman on her back shooting ping pong balls out of her vagina. And I ended up losing 21-17. And that's just
You're a tennis player.
well, that's why I was even close.
That's fantastic.
As an athlete, I was able to bring up some of the past.
If you were in Thailand, you're just lucky it was a girl.
It doesn't matter what it was. I was there for the sport. All I know is that there was a ball,
Yeah.
and it was suddenly on me quicker than I was used to. So somebody was shooting a ping pong ball at me,
Yeah.
and I don't care who it
If it was
was.
a girl or a rent boy,
It
you don't
doesn't
care.
matter. All I know is I lost,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm practicing, and I'll go back. I'm pretty sure they're still working there.
I get that feeling. Yeah.
Once you start shooting ping pong balls out of any orifice,
Yeah.
you're going to ride it out till the end.
Yeah.
You probably live upstairs. I'll be able to find whoever it was. I did get to 15 all
Yeah.
because I was an athlete.
Yeah.
But then I started getting an erection.
Yeah. There we go again. Same problem.
Well, I'm a man in Bangkok.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I got 2 more points, so 21-17.
Okay. You do tennis tournaments, don't you? Celebrity tennis tournaments?
I used to a long time ago, but I try not to do too much of anything.
Yeah. Well, can I?
You can do anything you want.
Well, here's what I want.
It's your show.
Here's what. No, here's something I want. I want the crowd to know. This is a great crowd. I want them to know something.
I'll decide if they're good.
Like you said, it's my show. Here's the deal.
Keep thinking that.
I do. Yeah. It's that thinking that got me here.
Downstairs at the Comedy Store?
Yeah, exactly. Shot in the basement like a Romanov.
Nothing wrong with that.
So you were married in the most spectacular setting I've ever seen in my life. I think it was January of 2016, around there.
I can't pinpoint it, but I'd say it was in February.
February?
But I really don't know the date.
It was at this beautiful Santa Monica Bay Club with this
Bel Air Bay Club. Let's
Bel-Air Bay
not
Club.
downplay it. I'm still paying for it. It was at this Riverside Bay Club.
No, you wouldn't get me east of La Brea, you know that. It was at the sloping hills overlooking Santa Monica Bay, this beautiful bay club.
The Pacific Ocean, man. Get Santa Monica out of your brain.
And what I want you to know is that the service was maybe about 50, 60 people there on the lawn. It was a beautiful bride, beautiful service, and Kevin Nealon officiated. Kevin Nealon is a licensed United Internet Church minister.
Whatever you say at this point.
And he gave the funniest ritual I've ever heard in my life.
Ritual seems like the right word for it.
Yeah. But he was hilarious. That was one of the great
Is it a
experiences.
ritual for death?
We would just discuss that with the deer and everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it.
Did you?
We'll cut that part out.
No. I just want to know if you still remembered about Kevin Nealon doing that.
I remember it. I think about it every day of my life.
Yeah.
No, it was wonderful. I tried to think of it as a party.
Yeah.
If I had really thought I was getting married, I wouldn't have done it. But the fact is, people say, what's it like to be married? And I say, I try not to think about it.
Well, do you spend?
And they also say this. They say, how tall is your wife?
Yeah.
And I say, I don't know. I've never seen her standing. Now, you might think that's a punchline, but that's just funny.
Yeah. So, then, do you spend much time with her?
I try not to.
So what do you do with your days then?
I enjoy them. She's at work. Listen, I'm married for money.
Yeah.
I mean, she's beautiful and young, and
I've met her. She's beautiful.
she takes care of me. And
Yeah.
easy on the eyes.
Very easy. Beautiful.
Ears, not so much.
Who uses those in L.A. anyway?
I don't.
I don't either.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. Well, you met Pauly Shore when you were a teenager in San Diego, right?
I met Pauly up here.
Well, why did I think you met him in San Diego?
If you'd like me to have met him in San Diego. But I met him up here at Helena's, a nightclub, and we often talk about that. We were both trying to get in.
Yeah.
After San Diego, I moved up here in my early 20s, and
Yeah.
I became friends with Pauly before he was rich and famous.
Yeah.
And when he became rich and famous, he kind of separated from me.
He did.
Yes.
Well, you used to accompany him to the Comedy Store all the time. You were always
I
hanging
did.
out
I
with
wasn't even doing comedy
Right.
then. I just liked the
You
girls
love
and
comedy.
free drinks. I didn't even love comedy.
No.
I loved the free drinks and girls.
Yeah. And then how did that segue into you starting to do stand-up?
We did that movie called Pauly Shore's Dead, and he and I wrote it.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, if he can do stand-up, I think I could. And that's how it started.
Really?
Someone just slid you a note. That's pretty powerful.
Oh, it's from your wife.
That's right.
Goodbye.
Is it in Crayola?
No, it's some commercial they're probably going to have me read in a minute.
Nice. I like that.
We're going to have. Do you want me to do this now? Do you want to do
Would
the
you like me to do it? You want the product to sell?
All right, well, let's do this. All right, here we go. All right, Kirk. Every week our sponsor, Bank of Congo, offers to donate $1,000 to the Congolese Children's Charity Progress if one of our guests can answer 4 correct trivia questions in a row.
Great.
Okay? All right.
I played ping pong in the Congo once.
Yeah. Tonight, the crowd has promised to pool it together and match the donation if you can get all 4 questions
I'm
right.
excited to be a part of this.
So you will have 5 seconds to answer each time.
5 seconds. I hope it's a short answer.
All right, ready to play? Let's give money to orphans.
This is what I'm here for.
Question 1, how many players in a basketball team are allowed on the court at the same time?
12 each team.
Okay. Name the Pornhub porn star of the week.
John Holmes.
Do you have a favorite Coldplay song?
No, I like my music hot.
Very good. During the Battle of Ain Jalul in the year 1260 AD, in which the Mongol hordes were finally turned back by the Mamluk sultans, name the commander of each side.
Well, the Mongol whores were my favorite team. And they were led by Bob.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, that's not right.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry for my good friend Kirk here let down those proud and precious orphans in the Central Democratic Republic of Congo again this week. But the answer we were looking for was Kutuz and Zahir Balbars of the Mamluk side. And of course, as everyone knows, the Mongol army was led by Kitboga. Again, I'm sorry. To the orphans who are watching this, Godspeed.
But I got to say, if the orphans are watching, they have a computer, they're doing okay.
I know it's scary out there, and you needed these shoes and that meat, and I thought this question would be easy. To those of you who are going to die before we get a chance to play this game again next week, on se voit en enfer.
And I was a history major. You'd think I would have known that.
Roast in hell in French. Yeah, I remember, was it Angelina Jolie once gave a pitch for the children in Africa, and the children of Africa pitched in what they had, and Angelina is now finally getting the nourishment she needs.
There it is.
So tell me, what's next on your performance and career agenda?
I have a TV series that I'm a part of coming out in January.
Oh, good. Something new on the intro.
On USA Network called Briar Patch with Rosario Dawson and Alan Cumming and Brian Garrity and Jay Ferguson. A great drama.
A drama?
I play a bad guy. So that's
Really?
good. Yes, sir.
A recurring role as a bad guy.
There's a lot of episodes I'm a part of. It was a 10-episode anthology.
Yeah.
So
Is it renewable, or does it close at the end?
I think anthology means 10 is enough. And then that's it. It's just a 10.
And it's on what network?
USA Network.
Oh, USA. Okay. So that's something everybody can get. That's
well,
basic
why
cable.
wouldn't they?
Yeah.
If they want to see
Yeah.
me.
Well, you
And
know,
also I have a movie coming out in January on Netflix called Bulletproof 2,
Bulletproof 2.
which is, there was a movie called Bulletproof
Really?
with Adam Sandler and Damon Wayans.
You're in a Sandler sequel now.
This is the sequel. But I play the Adam Sandler role, and Faison Love plays Damon Wayans.
Oh. So you started shooting?
We shot it, and it'll be on in January.
Something
And
I-
it'll change your world. It's funny, we're doing a premiere in the Congo.
Wow. Well, let me ask you a question I've
Okay.
always wanted to know.
Okay.
Well, you're doing a movie, you're shooting a movie, and let's say it's a comedy, all right?
Action comedy.
Action comedy. Okay. When you do something funny, does the crew laugh and you know you've done it funny, and the director, are they able to cut the laugh out and just keep that frame in the movie?
You can keep it in there.
Yeah.
But the crew doesn't laugh that often.
Really?
They're pretty miserable.
Oh, man. So a lot of this isn't fun at all.
It's fun when you get paid. It's fun going to Cape Town.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of know when I say something funny.
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be laughter.
What did you learn in Cape Town? I'm interested in this. I love Cape Town.
Don't go out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stabbings and robbery.
Yeah.
So I stayed in my little community.
Yeah, I understand.
I stayed in a.
Reconciliation's not going very well.
For me, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was a nice gated community I was
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Nice hotel, massages,
Yeah.
good food.
Another colonial fort is what it was.
I don't know what that means, but it sounded important to me.
It was, trust me. So, so you got the name of the movie is.
Well, it's still Bulletproof 2.
Okay, all right. And then,
I'm with you, I'm kidding.
the TV series,
Briar Patch.
Briar Patch. Okay. I love you. It's great working with you every night.
This was probably one of your best interviews.
It is, without a doubt. Yeah, you, Mark Maron, and
Bill Burr?
Bill Burr was good.
I don't care about them. This is about us and those little orphans who are starving. I hope they have enough energy to laugh.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something about this crowd. They're still thinking about the ping pong balls coming out of that vagina.
As they should. Most of these are athletes.
Would you please give it up for a funny man, Kirk Fox? Kirk Fox, man, fantastic, buddy. Kill it.